89.1 The Bash, WVJC, Mount Carmel, Illinois, a Wabash Valley College broadcasting station. Support local music.
Local music. They do a lot with local music.
Support local music.
Very diverse as far as the music they play a lot of local stuff.
This is Megaphone Local.
There's a lot of good music out there that doesn't get any attention.
You can hear anything on here, and I love that, you know.
Support local music.
This is Megaphone Local, an 89.1 The Bash local music radio production.
That is exactly right. Welcome into Megaphone Local right here on 89.1 The Bash. What this entails is that we are doing everything we can to help support local artists, local musicians across the tri-state. And we are going to do that as we get going here. Our first band that is going to be announced on Megaphone Local is Broken Circle. This was one of the first bands to kind of reach out to us here on today's hit alternative 89.1 The Bash. This is a 4-piece band out of Centralia, Illinois. They have played in towns such as Benton, Olney, of course, Centralia, and all across the Illinois area. But they are trailblazing a genre they call Graveyard Americana. And we'll tell you a bit more about this band. But first, we'll let the music play. This is That Old Black Crow by Broken Circle. If you're out there listening, thank you guys so much for reaching out. And we are going to play That Old Black Crow by Broken Circle right here on today's hit alternative on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash. Here's That Old Black Crow.
Top of that tree. take his last breath. When we take it together on the day of our death. Just keeps coming. He's coming around. He won't come down. He won't come down. He don't come down. He won't come down. He'll come down. He won't come down. He won't come down. He won't come down. That old black crow. I've got the hammer of the gods hanging straight between my eyes, coming down like a curse from these blood-red skies. You know the tree of life seems to wanna end mine. Better wash up these hands 'cause it's on again. All of my heroes alive on this new man that same little nigga with crazy above their head. Gotta be strong in these hard days because I ain't been made to go out that way. Now when death comes to call, you better break on peace. Ooh, every bad thing still brings some relief. Let the kettle boil over and throw the real truth out. At the end of your time, you'll see what I'm talking about. All of my heroes alive on this new man, that same little pig with crazy above their head. Gotta be proud in these hard days because I ain't been big to go out that way. The guitar. Now this fool bar that are trying to track me down, throw me out to the wolves. I'm gonna lead the pack back around. Your life is worth more than the change in your hand. Won't slap on the ass of that branch will make you finally understand. All of my heroes alive on this new man, that same little pig with crazy above the head. Gotta be strong in these hard days because I ain't been made to go out that way. I said I ain't been made to go out that way. These buttons on my windowsill say, be okay, you know you will. And you just go and fly away. I've had enough of them and what they've got to say. And these gray, gray days ring so true. Quite the challenge to get through. But I can still sit and laugh all the things we used to do. And it makes me happy for the times I spent with
Gray Gray Days by Broken Circle. Just to kind of recap, the first song you heard was That Old Black Crow by Broken Circle, followed by Widowmaker, also by Broken Circle, and again, you just heard Gray Gray Days by the band itself out of Centralia, Broken Circle, Centralia, Illinois, a four-piece band once again, trailblazing the graveyard Americana genre. If you want to buy merch, if you like what you hear, you can go to brokencircle.band. They've got t-shirts, hats. I think I even saw a coffee mug on there. But to give some background on this band, 4 guys, 12 different instruments at least, formed from several local bands, I'm guessing in the Centralia area. And if you would like to hear them live and in person, they have events coming up Friday, June 13th at 7 p.m. It will be on the Rocks in Altamont, Illinois. It'll be Broken Circle and Coffin Scum. And then on Saturday, June 21st, they'll be in St. Louis at the Moshmellow. That starts at 6 p.m. Their discography, 4 albums, 1 of those a redux dating back to 2019, although I'm sure they've been making music for a while. But again, thanks to Broken Circle for reaching out and getting their music on the air here. It's much appreciated. If you like what you hear, once again, you can buy their merch at brokencircle.band. Go support them on Spotify, and I'm sure they're on Apple Music as well. Maybe Bandcamp, not 100% sure, but you'll learn I'm a Spotify guy, so if I say a band is on Spotify most of the time, don't quote me on that, but they'll also be on Apple Music. But we're going to move on here to the next artist. Timothy Seed with God's Gift is up next. We'll give you a bit of a background after God's Gift by Timothy Seed right here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash. God's Gift, Timothy Seed right here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash, today's hit alternative, a solo rock project out of Patoka, Indiana in Gibson County. That is super local, just about 20 minutes away from our studios. But he has released 2 EPs with more in the works. All of his music is available on Bandcamp. This one, God's Gift, is a part of the Timothy Seed and his North Korean internet band EP, which also features Yoko Ono Girl and Bradley Diggs Grave. So if you like what you hear, go check out Timothy Seed on Bandcamp. We are going to take a short break and be back with The Fods, one of our other bands here on Megaphone Local. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. This is Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash.
The sound of opportunity is calling. Whether you dream of being home every night or exploring the open road, a career in truck driving can make it happen. At Wabash Valley College, our commercial truck driving certificate program prepares you for the Illinois CDL and DOT certification. Gain the skills and confidence needed to operate trucks and semi-trailers and start your journey toward a rewarding career. Learn more today by calling 618-262-8641 or visiting iecc.edu/WVC.
Support provided by Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois, now offering employee pricing. At Steve Faulkner Automotive, available this month, our new 2024 Ford Broncos and 2024 Ford F-150s, plus 2025 Ram 1500s and the 2024 Dodge Hornet. Also available are our new 2025 Jeep Wranglers and the 2025 Jeep Compass. All inventory is available in-store or online at stevefaulknerautomotive.com. That's Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois.
Turn on that radio.
New alternative and indie right here on 89.1 The Bash. was The Ineffectuals by the Fods, and I know this show is called Megaphone Local, but when you get a band from all the way across the pond in the United Kingdom reaching out to be on your show, you put them in your programming. I don't care what you say, but this is a transatlantic indie punk rock guitar-forward group out of Manchester, once again in the United Kingdom. It can be found on Bandcamp, on Spotify, again, as well as probably on Apple Music. They have released one album, 2 EPs, and this is a double A-side single, so we're going to play part 2 of this double A-side here in a second, but they actually did give a pretty vivid description of what these both of these songs mean. So what you just heard, The Ineffectuals, is a peek into some of the modern-day frustrations we all feel every now and then. It rocks hard with the driving bass line, massive guitars, and a ferocious vocal performance from Joe Boo, one of the vocalists of the Fods. So we're going to play part 2. It is Shopping, again, by the Fods. This is a double A-side single. Once again, from the United Kingdom, Manchester in the UK. This is the Fods, Shopping, right here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash.
She wears cool tie,
and he's one of those baker boys. He'll burn pound notes as soon as buy her a brand new toy.
you're just the same as all the rest. I see you buying that brand new dress. Something's going wrong, I know it shouldn't take this long. Won't somebody get me out of here? I'm right lately, wild and crazy, and you must think I'm
Shopping by the Fods, once again from Manchester in the United Kingdom. They also gave us a pretty good rundown of this song. Shopping, whilst still being guitar forward, is a more ruminative composition of the long-told tale of a boy-girl dynamic. It's sung beautifully by Aura Davis with backing vocals from longtime Fods cohort Birch from Go Birch. And you can find Aura's socials all across wherever you may be on social media. So once again, thanks to the Fods for reaching out all the way across the pond. If you like what you hear, go check out their other 2 EPs and the AA single you just heard. They also have an album that is out. Our next band is a 5-piece out of Fairfield, Illinois. We'll tell you more about it, but first, you're going to hear Your Eyes Are Why I Hate the Rain by Legally Sheila, once again from Fairfield, Illinois. We'll give you a bit more info about them after this single.
The summit. Tried to make it out alive. I think about the night we all died. It's raining outside, I can see it in your eyes. It's falling down, it's coming, you won't ever see me cry. It's raining outside, I can see it in your eyes. It's falling down, it's coming, you won't ever see me cry.
Legally Sheila with Your Eyes Are Why I Hate the Rain, released back in April, according to their Spotify, that is. But let's give you some more information on these guys. They are a 5-piece indie alt band out of Fairfield, Illinois. They veer towards a shoegaze sound, but they do try out some new styles every now and then. The vocalist, Aiden, also makes music as anyone else. And spoiler alert, Aiden, you're going to be on the show next week, part of our lineup. A bit of a sneak peek there, but again, a bit of some background from this band here out of Fairfield, Illinois. They take most of their inspiration from bands like Title Fight, Smashing Pumpkins, and American Football. Again, composed of 5 members. Aiden Dunn is the vocalist, Evan Musgrave on guitar, Hayden Lingefelter, the lead guitarist, Nick Masterson on drums, and Keegan Bear plays bass. They started over the summer in Nick's garage. They were all friends and all wanted to make music and decided to just band together. So thank you, Legally Sheila, for reaching out. You guys have a rockin' sound, and I'm excited to hear what you have next. We'll keep it legal real quick, and then we will play Legally Sheila's newest single, And Sparks Will Fly. But first, we'll keep it legal and get right back to the music here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash.
From Wabash Valley College, this is 89.1 The Bash. WVJC, Mount Carmel.
My body's getting colder. dreams without no reason. In my bones I know you see it. Had sex on the sofa, put pills in my soda. Pills made me throw up. Had sex on the sofa, I know that it's over. I flinch when I hold you.
Legally Sheila once again with And Sparks Will Fly, their newest single from the band again, Legally Sheila. Some more information about these guys. An event coming up. This is going to be an event at a house, so I won't give out the actual address just for safety purposes, but if you want to go to their Instagram, legally_Sheila_official, they've got all of the details there. I can tell you that it is on June 7th. Doors open at 5. The music starts at 6. They will also have Gallium and Fletcher performing there at the house performance there. Some rules, if you were curious and wanted to go to this. This is a backyard show. No bathroom will be on site. No coolers, so don't party too hard. Be gone by 10 p.m. and respect the property, of course, for the show there. But thanks again to Legally Sheila for reaching out and getting their great music here on the air. It is a really cool sound, and I'm excited to see where this band heads and what they have next. But coming up next will be Colin Wheatley. Excuse me if I'm not pronouncing that right, but it is a unique spelling. But this is The Rain Comes Down by Colin Wheatley here on Megaphone Local on today's hit Alternative. Some more information coming up right after this one.
Why do I try? Why do I try? Doesn't even matter.
Rain Comes Down by Caitlin Wheatley. Again, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but a solo rock project out of Princeton, Indiana. 2 singles released. You just heard one of them, again, The Rain Comes Down, and the other one available on Spotify and wherever you find your music. In My Dreams, I'm Lost Without You. Also releasing tomorrow is a Caitlin Wheatley cover of Lady Gaga's Poker Face, but again with Wheatley's twist. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, go check his Facebook page. I believe he has a trailer out, so you can get a sneak peek of what that might sound like. But his dad also helps mix and master his music as well. So here's a shout out to Killing Miley Music from what I gathered on Facebook. Pretty cool situation there between the two. We will take a short break and be back once again to Megaphone Local. A short break and we'll be back for all sorts of music here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash.
Dreaming of a career behind the mic? Wabash Valley College offers an outstanding radio program that can help you do just that. Learn from industry professionals, get hands-on experience, and become part of our Bash family. Tune in to 89.1 The Bash to hear our students in action and imagine yourself on the airwaves. Ready to start your journey? Visit Wabash Valley College today and explore the opportunities waiting for you. Your future in radio starts here at Wabash Valley College, where your voice matters.
89.1 The Bash is now proud to be home of the Eyewitness News, your weather authority forecast. Join Chief Meteorologist Wayne Hart and Meteorologist Ron Rhodes each weekday for a look at the forecast here on 89.1 The Bash. The forecast is underwritten by Taco Tierra, with locations in Mount Carmel, Princeton, and Fairfield, serving Mexican-American food since 1977. It's the Eyewitness News, your weather authority forecast, underwritten by Taco Tierra each weekday here on 89.1 The Bash.
I am Sloan Struble, aka Dayglow.
Show me how to let it go. Every little thing I say, I do it all for you. The same way, maybe you're not such a hot rod.
Today's hit alternative.
Promised land is not out of range. We can do this together. You wanna discover the promised land together, man. Alright, let's go. Well, we'll drink liquid gold, where the food stays hot, but the beer stays cold. Where we'll nap under the trees, after we celebrate responsibly. Where the barley won't degrade, where soothes the soul takes away the pain. Where the beer is the blood of its sons and daughters, into the land of the sky blue waters.
If you are a fan of Ham's beer and punk music, this might be the band for you. Evansville-based The Chugs. They sing about Ham's beer. They are a three-piece band formed by Scott Wambach, Brian Harding, and Sam Cuban, who also plays in Swamp Eyes, another band we will be playing later on in the show. This band has a history of opening for comedians like Dave Hill, Kevin McDonald, and Chris Gethard, who I believe was featured in an episode of The Office. I think he played one of Dwight's friends. If you're a fan of The Office, you'll understand. But if you like what you hear, you can find merch at thechugsband.com and some upcoming events for the band if you would like to be in participation. Camp Punksylvania 2025 on June 21st. That is in Pennsylvania. You can go to the Chug social media and get all the details there. And you can also listen to their music on Spotify and support them on Bandcamp. They have released 2 EPs and a single. So again, if you like what you hear, you can hear this next single as well. All Hams on Deck on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash.
I don't wanna waste my precious time, yeah, with a beer that needs a glass and a lime, yeah. I just wanna waste my whole damn day drinking something that tastes like I don't get paid. All hands on deck. All hands on deck. I don't wanna sippy $10 triple, and I don't wanna touch your IPA. I just wanna chug a cheap pack of 30 from the latest got blue waters all night the damn day.
Hams on Deck, the Chugs, and all you really need to know about this band is punk music, Hams beer, and that's about it. But this is a good segue into Swamp Eyes. Once again, Sam Cuban is the singer for this next band, a solo experimental folk project. Again, a member of the Chugs, dating back to late 2019. It is a vibe switch, but it's a good one in my personal opinion. Here's Cheers by Swamp Eyes, once again on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash.
There's a body in the river, floating quietly to town. No more struggle, no more shiver. Won't break, come on, turn him around. Slow flow, slow flow, swell on, cheers friend, stay on. Take your time, silent soldier, bathe in the breeze of nothing more. The silent surge has long been over. Let the water pull you from the shore.
Cheers by Swamp Eyes right here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash. Their newest single is up next, Loved, once again by Swamp Eyes, featuring Samuel Avery, a Kentucky native. This is Loved by Swamp Eyes, featuring Samuel Avery.
I'll tell you everything you'd like to know, but when I tell you it will start to show. I'm not always just attracted to kindness. From time to time I like to think of you undressed, oh no. I'd like to see you on the national TV, telling everyone you're thinking about me. In your opinion, am I on a roll? I'm singing everything to let it go. Lately I could use a dose of truth. Need to get it off my chest. I'm beginning to see. I'm terrified I will infest everything I can be. I hate the feeling of my skin. It makes me feel dirty. With all the things that I have said, I wish that I could believe that I can be loved.
$89.1 The Bash. WVJC, Mount Carmel, Illinois. A Wabash Valley College broadcasting station.
Support local music.
Local music. They do a lot with local music.
Support local music.
Very diverse as far as the music they play a lot of local stuff.
This is Megaphone Local.
There's a lot of good music out there that doesn't get any attention.
You can hear anything on here, and I love that, you know. Support local music.
This is Megaphone Local, an 89.1 The Bash local music radio production.
Once again, this is Megaphone Local here on today's hit alternative radio station, 89.1 The Bash. And you are, again, listening to Megaphone Local. Before we get into the next hour of music here on 89.1 The Bash, I just want to give another shout out to all these great artists that we've played here in the first hour. Broken Circle, Timothy Seed, The Fods, Legally Sheila, let me turn my page here, Caitlin Wheatley, The Chugs, Swamp Eyes, and, well, that is it. But I just about said the next band, but that's okay. But again, big thanks to, responding to me, or whether it was me reaching out to you or you sending the show your music. It is much appreciated. Go show all of those bands some loves where wow, I'm all over the place. Go show those bands some love wherever they can be found on social media, whether it's their streaming platforms or TikTok, Instagram. This is the point of the whole show, is trying to get these artists exposure. And there is a lot of talent that we've heard so far. But again, just want to give a shout out to all those bands. Keep at it. You are all so very talented. But we're going to get into the next hour of music here, and there are a lot of good bands. First, we're going to start off with Tearful Warning with Lens, and we'll tell you a bit about this band after this first single. Stay tuned here on Megaphone Local. This is Lens by Tearful Warning. Sins by Tearful Warning right here on Megaphone Local on today's hit alternative radio station 89.1 The Bash. A lot of great content coming from this band in the coming days and weeks. This is an alt-emo band based in Evansville, Indiana. They are releasing a new song on Friday of this week, May 16th, and then a new EP on May 30th. That single coming out on Friday, according to their social media, is titled As Fast as Sand. It is the lead single of that upcoming EP. It is the self-titled EP, once again, available on May 30th. And As Fast as Sand will be available this Friday, May 16th. As Fast as Sand, right here on Megaphone Local. They will be releasing that soon. But coming up next for Tearful Warning is Silent Hills, another single from this band. Thanks again to these guys for reaching out. A lot of talent. You can hear it in this sound. But we're going to kick it to Silent Hills by Tearful Warning. Silent Hills, Tearful Warning. One last thing about this band is that they are having an EP release show on Friday, June 6th at the Damsel Brew Pub in Evansville, Indiana. So if you like what you hear and you want to go see them live, they will be doing a EP release show once again on Friday, June 6th at the Damsel Brew Pub in Evansville, Indiana. Thanks again, Tearful Warning, for being on the show. We're going to kick it to our next artist, Shane Farrow. Here's Strangers from the Void. We'll tell you more about Shane as we get going here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash. Strangers from the Void by Shane Farrow, a Bloomington, Indiana artist, an acoustic grunge solo project, 1 EP and 2 singles out on all platforms. From what I have gathered, there are no upcoming events for this artist, but according to his social media, there was a work in progress post, so maybe some new music coming out from Shane Farrow. Don't quote me on that, but that's he looked like he was in the production phase of something, so keep an eye out on Shane Farrow and listen to this next one from Shane, Dead Trees, right here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash.
These dead trees are my friends, and I hope they live again, so I can climb. These dead trees are my friends, and I hope they live again, so I can climb. Trees are talking to me with the wind blows. Trees are talking to me, and the Lord knows why. How can I sleep when the trees are talking to me, keeping me awake just to watch them die? How can I sleep when the trees are talking to me, keeping me awake just to watch them die? How can I sleep when the trees are talking to me, keeping me awake just to watch them die? How can I sleep when the trees are talking to me, keeping me awake just to watch them die? Trees are talking to me when the wind blows. Trees are talking to me, and the Lord knows why. Trees are talking to me, and the roots fly. Trees are talking to me, and the Lord knows why.
89.1 The Bash.
Looking to grow your future in agriculture? Wabash Valley College has you covered. From hands-on training to careers in ag sales, marketing, and mid-management at ag suppliers, our agriculture program sets you up for success. Learn from expert instructors who are passionate about helping you achieve your goals. Ready to plant the seeds of your career? Call WVC at 618-262-8641 or visit iecc.edu/WVC today. Wabash Valley College, your future in agriculture is waiting.
Support provided by Wabash General Hospital. Skin cancer is the most common type of cancer, and the WGH General Surgery team offers these tips to protect you from the sun. Use broad-spectrum sunscreen with an SPF of 30 or higher. Avoid peak sun hours of 10 to 4. Wear protective clothing such as hats, long sleeves, and sunglasses when outdoors. Avoid tanning beds, and monitor any new moles or changes in existing ones. To monitor your skin health, routine appointments can be made at 618-263-6190.
Hey, this is Maggie Rogers. I'm Gigi Perez.
I'm Josiah from The Head and the Heart.
You're listening to 89.1 The Bash. Today's hit alternative.
nothing to prove. So no gift to you. I can write 1,000 songs and let you know where I belong. Between your arms when it's so warm. You can call me anytime you ever need a friendly face and loving eyes, just as I do. Time moves slower now that you're not here. A week goes by and there's no mud on my shoes. No, even my room. Smoke screen shadows fill up my mind. Sharp outlines make up my memories of you. But I'll never see through from your point of view. I must be unknown. I can make a million cards. I cut myself so many times, so you know blood is for you. You can call me anytime you ever need a friendly face and loving eyes, just as I do. Homeless lover, what have we done here? You're the only thing that will get me through. But I can't speak for you.
Fault Lines by Connor Michael. Excuse me, that is the next song coming up, but that was As I Do by Connor Michael. Both great songs, despite messing up the order there. But Connor Michael is a folk artist that's played in Evansville, Indiana, that is, Fairfield, Illinois, and Clay City, Illinois, and used to go by Paradigm Shift, I believe, if my deep dive skills are as good as I think they are. When I was listening to this music, I don't usually like to make comparisons to bigger artists because I think as an artist you should just be who you are, and it can be a good frame of reference to kind of compare yourself to those bigger artists. But once in a while I will get a hint of an artist that I think sounds similar to a smaller artist. Now when I first listened I was like, I'm getting Noah Kahn vibes, and then I kind of thought that wasn't really what I was thinking, and then it finally came to me. It was Manchester Orchestra. That is kind of the vibe I get from Connor Michael's music. So you be the judge of that, but that was the vibe that I was kind of getting. We'll move on to Fault Lines now. Connor Michael, Fault Lines, right here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash.
Yeah, this is Popo, and this is nothing important whatsoever. I just wanted to ask a question about green beans. If you get a chance, you can give me a buzz. If you're busy, don't worry about it. Thank you. Bye-bye.
You gloss over fallen lines and manifest the good times and hope that you can lead us through the dark. I hope that you realize that even though I cry, these tears will dry, but you're who left a mark. Dream of seeing New Orleans, but YouTube said it's not so green, but that's okay, we'll check again tomorrow. Till the time you trim your trees, the sunshine washes over me. Riding in your golf cart as I crawl through the front seat. Crawling to the front seat. You gloss over fault lines and manifest good times and hope that you lead us through the dark. I hope that you realize that even though I cry, these tears are dry, you're who left a mark. You left a mark. Orbison, Buddy Holly, fixing cars and join the Navy. Tootsie Rolls, Diet Pepsi, Model 4s, makes a homely. Don't wanna know the lengths that go to see your face, to see you happy. It's hard to grow when I owe everything to the ones who believed in me. You gloss over fallen lines and manifest the good times and hope that you can lead us through the dark. I hope that you realize that even though I cry, these tears will dry, but you're who left a mark. You left a mark. You left a mark. You left a mark.
All right, here's the deal. This is Papa. Give me a call when you get a chance, if you would, please. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Fault Lines, Connor Michael, right here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash. These songs were from his album With Devotion, released back in October of 2024, that is. And again, I got Manchester Orchestra vibes, and on this last song, I did get a bit of that Noah Kahn, so I went back and forth there, but I think both are pretty solid comparisons for Connor Michael. We'll take a short break and then get back to the music right here on Megaphone Local. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash.
89.1 The Bash. WVJC, Mount Carmel, Illinois. A Wabash Valley College broadcasting station.
Discover Wabash Valley College, where learning meets nature. Our 120-acre campus in Mount Carmel, Illinois features a serene lake, wooded pathways, and a peaceful environment perfect for your studies. Located just a short drive from Evansville, St. Louis, Louisville, Indianapolis, and more, WVC is closer than you think. Start your journey in a place that inspires success. Visit iecc.edu/WVC or call 618-262-8641 today.
Support provided by attorney Ivan Arnez. You don't have to go to court alone anymore. Ivan Arnez practices criminal defense and family law. Our Nez Law offices can be reached at 812-424-6671 or online at ivanarnez.com. Blunt, honest legal advice. Ivan Arnez, attorney at law. 812-424-6671.
Ladies and gentlemen,
More alternative.
We're back to music.
Free Again by the Pleasure Merchants right here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash, today's hit alternative. This is an indie Christian band out of Bakersfield, California. Yes, all the way from California. Their current single, Free Again, which you just heard, is making the rounds on Christian music stations worldwide. Their follow-up single, which you'll hear just here in a minute, Runaways With You, was released on February 25th of this year on all streaming platforms. Both of these songs were recorded and produced by Brian Boozer at Om Studios, once again in Bakersfield, California. So I thought this was kind of an interesting take on the Christian genre. I'd never really heard anything like it before, so in my opinion, I may not have heard a bunch of this, but I think it's pretty unique for the Christian music scene. So we'll send it to Runaways With You, the Pleasure Merchants, once again here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash.
Comes this way again.
Runaways with You by the Pleasure Merchants, again here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash. I just want to give a quick shout out to everyone listening. Thanks so much for supporting the program. A lot of great music coming from the Midwest and all across the United States and even across the pond, so to speak, from the United Kingdom. We've got Rush Slocum coming up. That was the Pleasure Merchants, though. Once again, a indie Christian band all the way from Bakersfield, California. So big props to them for reaching out and us getting their music here on the air. But we're going to kick it to Rush Slocum. We'll tell you more about him in just a minute with I Wish I Could Love You right here on Megaphone Local on today's hit alternative radio station, 89.1 The Bash.
Or a hat, life is moving, blinking, you won't see it fast. Nevertheless, I've been trying my best to grapple on to time as I watch my ego death. My imagination's lifting weights and causing me to strain. Do I live my life that's on the script or divert from the page? As I find that my antagonist is stuck inside my brain, I have a feeling this life won't sustain. It's starting to rain. I wish I could love you, but my mind's strange and that won't change. I wish I could love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. I love at the seams. What does it mean when the world pulls left and your mind pulls right? All you do is sink, sink. I made a potion to keep you close, but the one I need to love is me. So now I propose this toast to me and myself. Let's drink.
Rush Slocum, I Wish I Could Love You right here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash. That was released back in 2023, I believe. And Rush Slocum is an alt-pop sung rap artist out of Evansville, Indiana. 2 albums dating back to 2018. This next song is his most recent release from April of 2024, Goodbye to Falling Apart. It is a medley, so if you're a big fan of Rush Slocum, you might recognize some work parts in this song. Once again, Goodbye to Falling Apart, a medley by Rush Slocum right here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash, today's hit alternative.
Goodbye. Na 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 goodbye. Na 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 na. I'm a starburst shooting through the galaxy. Won't somebody help me please? I'm just shooting out into and through this endless skyline. If you were to guide me through this
massive fantasy. I just need somebody. I'm falling way too fast into things. Every waking moment's all the time that I'm asleep. I'm just wishing you were laying here right next to me. And when I use my eyes, I realize you were just my dreams. You were just my dreams. Every moment's all the time that I'm asleep. I'm just wishing you were laying here right next to me. And when I use my eyes, I realize you were just my dreams. Spinning around over you, looking down at my shoes, thinking, wow, I'm not over the feelings I have for you. I can't tell her, I can't tell her, but not yet, yeah. No, we won't fall apart again, no, won't fall apart again, no, we won't fall apart again, we won't fall apart, goodbye. Na na na, na na na, na 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 na, goodbye. Na na na, na na na, na na na. I'm falling, I'm failing, I fuck up, I feel like I'm falling for you over nothing. I feel like McLovin, super bad at holding back my feelings. I'm gushing, love and affection hits my head like a concussion. When I see you walking, gotta hide it, but I know everything about you. We don't ever have to speak truth. I don't have to take off my disguise. This song is the stuff I just to hide. Just see and you don't care, and you just wear. It's just to hide that you just see and you don't care, and you just wear. Goodbye. Na na na, na na na, na 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 na, goodbye. Na na na, na na na, yeah. Na na na, goodbye.
Goodbye to Falling Apart, a medley by Rush Slocum here on Megaphone Local on 89.1 The Bash. Once again, an alt-pop sung-rap artist out of Evansville, Indiana, with 2 albums dating back to 2018. This next artist is Real Topeka People from St. Louis, Missouri. We'll tell you a bit more about them right after this single, Oh No. Once again, Real Topeka People here on Megaphone Local.
I'm Lucifer, she got me losing all of my control. Raise my mind when she looks me down. It's like she's staring right through my soul. Mama told me you should stay away. I was stupid not to listen to her. I should have found myself a mature ass woman. Why did I ever get involved with a girl? Oh no, think I see a man coming around the corner. Baby, you might have to go and call the coroner, 'cause I don't think that I can make it to the border. Oh no. So, all the chances you gon' make it to my funeral. I think that you always really wanted him to know, just so he would finally decide to let you go. Oh no. When I met her, said she had a man, but that it wasn't really serious. Said he cheated on her with a girl she knew, and that she finally had enough. 2 months later, we were out at a club where we saw him from across the room. He was 6'5" with a gun on his hip, and he was staring right at me and you. You got me sneaking on a low, low. You got me creeping the night. You got me looking in your rearview mirror, take your boyfriends out of sight. You got me coming through the back door when you turn off the light. Call me the postman, baby, 'cause you know that I'm always ringing twice. Oh no, think I see a man coming around the corner. Baby, you might have to go and call the coroner, 'cause I don't think that I can make it to the border. Oh no.
know. Real Topeka People right here on Megaphone Local. A pop rock R&B solo act by Zachary Wexelman of St. Louis, Missouri. They have several singles available to listen. When I was first listening to this, I got Glass Animals vibes, but then I kind of thought more about it. I was thinking more so Peachtree Rascals. Either of those bands, I think, is a good comparison. But we have two more singles coming up from this band. Insecurities is up next by Real Topeka People. Don't go anywhere. We are closing in on the final minutes of the first episode of Megaphone Local. Thanks again for everyone listening and all of the support from all of these artists. They greatly appreciate you listening as well. But once again, we'll kick it to Insecurities, Real Topeka People, as we close out this episode of Megaphone Local. Don't go anywhere, though. We've still got a lot of great music coming up. Here's Real Topeka People, Insecurities.
My spine, the moment I hear you say my name. Oh yeah, hits me like a wave when you tell me that I should behave. Oh yeah, I don't wanna mess it up with my insecurities. Can't hide them, I'm just gonna be me. I've tried to be someone that I'm not. Your season catch. That's okay, cause I appreciate all the time we had. Take the highs along with the lows, mountain tops and the valleys both. I remember the conversations that made us laugh. I don't wanna mess it up with my insecurities. Can't hide them, I'm just gonna be me. I've tried to be someone that I'm not. I'd never have found you if I didn't stop. Listening to Nelly and cruising the freeway. When I'm with my baby, I'm having a sweet day. Checking your reflection and telling your best friend, girl, I think my butt's getting big. Like it when you're kissing my neck at the stoplight. I could do this every day and then all night. Maybe we should get off and stop at a motel. I won't tell. Shh. Feel it in my spine, the moment I hear you say my name. Tell me that I should behave. Oh yeah, I don't wanna mess it up with my insecurities. Can't hide them, I'm just gonna be me. I've tried to be someone that I'm not. I'd never have found you if I didn't stop. I don't wanna mess it up with my insecurities. Can't hide them. From the moment that I met ya, had me thinking about forever. I've been drinking like a fish all night with you, and you've been trying to get a read on me. You wasn't sure in the beginning, but by the end we started kissing. No, I never met a girl like you before. Wanna take you to your room and don't rip me up, don't let me down, don't say you love me, and then go. She got the ooh, oh yeah. Look at that face, oh yeah. She got the whoa whoa, got me drunk like Cabernet. She got the good, give me a taste. She got the more, looking like it had to wait. Oh baby, got the habit. Oh baby, right now. Come tell me I'm a good boy, mama. I know that you're down. One time for the women, one time for the bro. I like it when you hit on my girl, so she can say no. Don't rip me up, don't let me down, don't say you love me, and then go. She got the ooh, oh yeah. Look at that face, oh yeah. She got the whoa whoa, got me drunk like Cabernet. She got the good,
lot on the mind. Got a lot of options, but she give me the time. Wind so sharp that it's breaking the skin. I need a doctor, cause I'm feeling so love sick, losing my I need a high-paid psychologist, cause in about 1 week, when the magic is gone, you're gonna leave me. She got the ooh, oh yeah. Look at that face, oh yeah. She got the whoa, whoa. Got me drunk like Cabernet. She got the good, give me a taste. She got the more, looking like Anne Hathaway. She got the ooh, oh yeah. Look at that face, oh yeah. She got the whoa, whoa. Got me drunk like Cabernet. She got the good, give me a taste. She got the more, looking like Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway, Real Topeka People, is going to be the final song of the first edition of Megaphone Local here on May 14th, 2025. I want to give, once again, a big shout out to everyone listening, as well as the artists who contributed to this excellent first show. I think it was a smashing success. Let us know what you think on our social media platforms, but once again, I'll run through this hour of musicians that we had. Tearful Warning, let me turn my page again here. Shane Farrow, Connor Michael, Rush Slocum, the Pleasure Merchants, and Real Topeka People. You guys are awesome. And then I'll run through hour number 1 real quick just to give them another quick shout out. Broken Circle, Timothy Seed, The Fods, Legally, Sheila, Kaylin Wheatley, The Chugs, Swamp Eyes. All of you guys are inspirations, and keep doing what you're doing because you guys all have a lot of talent, and I hope to see you continue that in the future. But once again, this has been the first edition of Megaphone Local. Let us know what you think on social media, if we should continue this program, and the support is very appreciated. And one final thing before we get out of here, if you are a local musician or just a small artist in general, we would love to get your music out here on the air on this program. So whether it is contacting us via social media, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, what have you, we would love to see you there. And then if you have, a lot of information that you want to share, you can email the show directly at megaphonalocal@gmail.com. I will get back to you pretty soon with information on that if you are interested in being on the program. And the lineup for next week should be announced shortly, within the next day or two, I would say, as we get the final contacts for next week's show. But again, I appreciate the support from everybody here at 89.1, as well as all the artists and the great people out there listening to this program. So we're going to kick it back to the regular music. But again, so much thanks for the support. Here is Glass Animals with Pork Soda to close out the hour here on 89.1 The Bash.